Go. Turn the wheel.
Pulling up the red sail with the wind starting to come against us. So I'm just tightening the sail so that we can catch the wind better.
We're sailing! Before this video continues, we'd like to invite you to join the crew and show some love through Patreon.
Boat life don't come cheap, so if you'd like to support us and help us to keep improving and making amazing content, then become a patron and you get access to 1 week early release videos, Patreon exclusive content, one-on-one chats with us and the community, and even the opportunity to come aboard for a drink or even a sail.
Yeah, and the cheapest tier is only $3, which doesn't seem like much, but means a lot to us. And if you don't feel like supporting with your wallet, that's fine too. We appreciate all the love through likes, shares, and comments as well.
Okay, that's enough talking about money. Let's get back to the video.
So we're out at the reef, Great Barrier Reef, and we're just traversing through a section of shallow area. So I have the Google Earth loaded on both our phones in case one fails, and to really see detail of bommies and things to watch out for. I also have the chart on here and then the sonar running to see real time what's underneath us. And with these instruments it makes it a lot easier to make your way around the reef safely. And then of course have Poppy up the front on visual lookout. And of course I'm keeping a visual lookout as well.
The Great Barrier Reef, running parallel to the eastern coast of Australia for over 1,000 miles, can be seen from the moon. Something so spectacular deserves a visit. Some stay clear from the stings of jellyfish. Others seek them as a delightful snack. We got to witness this beautiful green sea turtle enjoying jelly after jelly, unfazed by our presence. In fact, we even started giving her belly rubs, and she seemed to love it. I guess she thought we were a fish cleaning station, and we were more than happy to help. Cartilage is heavier than water, and to remain above the sea floor, sharks have to keep swimming, otherwise they sink. They move by the constant powerful thrash of their tails, unable to stop as they are relatively inflexible and can only swerve away to one side, nor can they swim in reverse. Some species accept this and take rests at night and slumber on the sea floor. The eyes of almost all sharks and rays lack cone cells, so they cannot perceive color. Not surprisingly, therefore, they are themselves drab creatures dressed in browns and grays, olive green, and steel blue.
Listen closely to hear the distinctive crunch of this parrotfish as it chews on coral skeletons in search of algae growing on the surface and bacteria and microbes living inside. To take on a stony calcium carbonate diet such as this, their incredible teeth are fused as one to their jawbone, creating a crystalline structure so sturdy it would beat silver, copper, and gold in a fracture test. Pufferfish such as this one contain a highly toxic poison, tetrodotoxin, in its ovaries and to a lesser extent in its skin and liver, which help to protect it from voracious predators. It becomes toxic as it eats bacteria that contain the toxin. To ward off potential enemies, they can also inflate their bodies by swallowing air or water.
So, it is super flat out today, out here on the reef. So, what are we gonna do?
We're going wakeboarding!
Well, we're gonna try to. It's not really a wakeboarding board, it's a kite surfing board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got some rope, as every boat should have lots of spare rope. And we're gonna see if we can make this work off the tender.
Yeah, when it's this flat, if it doesn't work today, it's never gonna work.
Yeah, and how sick would it be just like wakeboarding along some reef?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
It's like looking through glass at the moment.
Yeah. Alright, let's give it a go. Phew!
Yeah, very first try. Ready?
Never did I think I'd be diving on the Great Barrier Reef. Never did I think I'd be diving at all. Truth is, I've always been a bit scared. Maybe it was because I met a backpacker in Mexico who blew their eardrums diving.
Puppy about to go for a second dive?
Or maybe just the fear of the unknown. Whatever it was, it stopped me from having any interest. That is until Ryan convinced me to face my fears and give it a chance. Diving opened my eyes to a completely different lens. To my surprise, it's slow and relaxing. So not really even possible to get scared. And the fish aren't scared of you. It's like my presence didn't bother or interest them at all. They just carried on with their daily activities as if I was a fly on the wall. I noticed smaller creatures I never would have paid attention to and found myself fixated on them, for I never would have had the time if I'm constantly coming up for air. And the ability to breathe underwater like a fish? Well, enough said for the brilliance of humans to find a way into this magical wonderland.
Mackerel!
Woo!
This is a small one.
Nice. So we were just heading along to the reef, and we had a line out just in case we catch some fish. We never really do, but we caught one.
Yeah.
Spanish mackerel, right?
Yeah.
And Ryan's gonna eat the heart as a celebration.
Still moving.
Yeah. Go for it. Come on,
Can you
baby.
see that?
That looks delicious in ceremony of this beautiful fish.
Still moving.
Yeah, it's still beating. Come on, it'll be nice. Oh, how is it?
Not bad. Just tastes like mussel.
Maybe it'll help your heart. Help it beat better. Got 2 hearts in your stomach.
How we going, Captain?
We're going great. Just very, very slow.
Super slow.
Well, we thought that we'd be sailing for like 3 to 4 hours. And now it's been like 8 hours. And we still have maybe 3 more hours to go. It's what happens when the wind doesn't do what you think it's gonna do. And you can't do anything about it. I mean, we could spend more on fuel. So we thought about it. Well, we thought about maybe we could go get some food at a restaurant, but then really you're paying for it. It's a lot of fuel and food at the restaurant. And we just caught fresh fish.
Yeah, that was actually yummy.
That was delicious. So we just keep going. Going at about, we just got 3.4 knots. We've been averaging about 2.5. It's really nice.
Still nice, though.
Yeah. So we're sailing right now to Port Douglas. We stopped at a few reefs for a little bit, did a few dives, and now we're gonna go to mainland.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la la la.